welcome to this edition of High School Rewind, available on Xfinity On Demand. We're at the Thunderdome at Timpview High School as the Thunderbirds prepare to host the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you tonight's action, and we've got a really intriguing game coming up for you here tonight on High School Rewind. Let's start first with the visiting Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. This is a team that is coming in 14-4 overall, 6-2 in region play, and they return all three of their leading scorers from last year's squad. It's really turned into some good things for the Golden Eagles so far this season. Is leading the way in terms of scoring this year has been Cade Polson, just a junior, 2016 prospect, but he's averaging 17 points per ball game coming into this one here tonight. Jaron Hall as well as Bryson Anderson, these two providing a nice supporting cast for him. They both average double-figure scoring as well, 10 points apiece per game coming into this one here tonight. They were the top three scorers for this team last year. They're the top three scorers for this team again this year. Coming off an 81-74 overtime victory against Salem Hills, a game in which it was Hall who hit a tying shot right to send the game into overtime. And then in overtime, it would be Polson who led the way, 24 points for the junior. Hall chipped in 21, and Anderson had 16, and a very balanced effort for the trio for the Golden Eagles as they come in tonight tied in first place in Region 8. Now we'll switch and talk a little bit about the home Timpview Thunderbirds. This is a team that had high hopes coming into this season, 10-7 coming into tonight's game, and 4-3 in region play. It's been a bit of a tough run this year for the Thunderbirds, but those three losses in region play, not quite as bad as it sounds. It's by a combined 7 points. So they've been in every game in region play so far. Just some of them, they haven't been able to get it out at the end. They are led by another top prospect for 2016. The junior, Gavin Baxter, leads the way for Timpview, returning starter from last year's squad. He averages 14 points per game coming into this one here tonight. And then a couple of players very familiar to T-Bird fans, including the quarterback, Britton Covey, runs the point here for Timpview this year on the hardwood. Future Utah Ute on the gridiron, here on the hardwood leading his team. And then Gabe Reed, the future Stanford Cardinal defensive lineman on the gridiron, also playing basketball for the T-Birds. He's averaging just under 10 points per game, but provides a nice physical presence down low and a good rebounder for these T-Birds. They are tied for fourth place in Region 8. If the season were over, they'd be playing for their playoff lives. This is a game, it's coming time for the T-Birds where you got to start winning some ball games if you want to make the postseason. It all starts tonight for Timpview. Meanwhile, for Maple Mountain, they're off to their best season in school history. Granted, it's only been around for 6 years, but Maple Mountain having a fine season, looking to cap off a fine season, hopefully with region title hopes on their minds. That's the goal this year for the Golden Eagles. Junior alert here tonight. Cade Polson, Gavin Baxter battling it out. Top 2016 prospects. Gonna be a fun night. Tip-off coming your way next here on High School Rewind. Ready to tip here at the Thunderdome. Maple Mountain in the road black with gold trim uniforms. Timpview in the home white and orange as we are underway. Tip controlled by the T-Birds, and this Samson Nakua over to Covey. He's going to come out firing that one back of the iron. Rebounded by Bollinger out to Baxter. Gavin Baxter. That shot a little shy. Bollinger with 2 early offensive rebounds. Now he's going to do it himself. That one comes off the rim. Nakua saves over to Baxter to lay it up. No good. Bollinger fighting for it, and it will be Timpview ball. Covey looking to inbound. Will do so to Gabe Reed. Puts it on the floor, going glass. That shot way off. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles as Jaron Hall brings the ball up the floor. Passes off to Abe Durant. Over on that far side with Samuel Cromanhoek. Cromanhoek actually hit the game-winning layup in overtime in the first matchup between these two teams. Back up top now with Polson. He's going to fire the three. Cade Polson. Talked about the junior. Leads the team in scoring. Also one of their better three-point shooters. Put it on display right there as he gives the Golden Eagles a 3-0 lead here early on. Nakua, drive cut off at the elbow. He'll find Covey. Now Baxter. Again, they try to go inside. That ball couldn't be controlled by Bollinger, and it's back up the floor quickly with the Golden Eagles. And unable to save it that time was Durant. Three 0 is Covey holding on that far side now with Gabe Reed. He'll hand off. Nakua gonna fire the triple. And first points of the ball game for the T-Birds to the junior, Samson Nakua. And then a foul going to be called here on Gabe Reed on the reach. That'll be his first. Hall with it. Surveying the floor. Go to that far side. Shot no good. Rebound underneath and the putback for Abe Durant. A senior forward with his first points of the night. Lead back to the Eagles here in the early going. Bollinger again trying to work the post, kicks out. Reed looking to drive, that cut off. Good D by the Eagles. Again, Bollinger in the post. They've tried to establish this a couple times. Good post defense put on by Cromanhook. Nakua again now in the corner. Not a lot of space for Baxter down low. Trying to get positioning on Jake Dixon, who's doing a fantastic job against him. Now Reed will pass out to Nakua. Bollinger in the blocks. Nice spin move. Glass can't get the shot, and it's batted out. And then nearly stolen. We get a foul. This will be called on Nakua, his first. Second team foul on the T-Birds. Trailing here 5-3. Trying to give a little shimmy and shake as Hall driving to the hoop. That shot just came off the rim. Now Covey going to bring it down the floor quickly. That speed, such a weapon for the T-Birds. Reed lines up a three. That shot was on, but short as he hears it from the Eagle fans who made the trip up north here to Provo. Cromanhook near midcourt as we approach the halfway point in this opening quarter. Still 5-3, Maple Mountain out in front. Baseline drive, nice pass over to Hall. That shot no good, tipped around. Again, going up strong, and that one is good for Abe Durant again. Durant having a nice night here so far. 2 buckets as Nakua tries another three. That one no good. Rebounded by Maple Mountain, and up the floor quickly it goes. The little floater in the lane for Jake Dixon, the senior. And he expands this Maple Mountain lead now 9-3 as Reed tries to float it up. Can't get it to go. And chasing that board down is Abe Durant again. Now decides he wants to run the point. He'll pass it over to Jaron Hall now, who will set things up offensively. 9-3, impressive start for Maple Mountain here on the road. Timpview can't buy a bucket. They've had several from within close range as a long distance three. That one no good. Rebound is to Gavin Baxter. Talk about Baxter in our open. Opportunity for him to showcase his talents here as he drives to the hoop. That one no good. Batted out. Nice job by Cromanhook, able to tip it up to Jaron Hall, who's now trying to lead the break. No good. Out of bounds off of Timpview. It'll stay here with the visitors. Checking in for Timpview, making his first appearance, Devin Kafusi, the 6'7 senior. As a foul called here on Reed, that will be number 2 on the senior Gabe Reed. Cade Polson, boy, contested three, good for Polson. His second three-pointer of the ball game. That one, not a lot of space to get the shot off. You see, when we say top players for next year, that's why, as he picks up the foul on the other end. Nakua to the hoop, count the bucket as he heads to the line. First foul on Polson. Nakua missed the free throw, and the rebound gathered in by Bryson Anderson. 12-5. Now the advantage for the visitors is Anderson with it here. Nice job, able to reel that ball in. It's passed a little high. Long three-pointer for Jaron Hall, short, and rebound to Baxter. Up the floor, Nakua pass back to Covey. Covey now looking to drive. That shot was blocked, and then it won't matter. It's a travel call. Hall being picked up by Levi Wilson, junior guard who just checked in at the whistle. As boy, another contested shot by Polson that time. Good D's. Shot no good. Timpview now pushing it up again. Covey thought about it, passed off. Now nice take here, pass underneath to Kafusi, up strong, and his first points of the night. First player other than Nakua to score for Timpview. 12-7, under 2 to play as the drive by Polson. That shot a little off. There's a team rebound there for Timpview, back the other way. That time Covey trying to pass it away, stolen. Nice find over to Polson to lay it up and in. 8 first quarter points for Cade Polson. And he is leading the Eagles here, soaring high in the first quarter, 14-7. Trying to look inside to Kafusi. Boy, that time just lost the ball as he was trying to attack Cromanhook. Forgot the rock, gathered by Maple Mountain now the other way. Hall with it, screen from Cromanhook, can't find much space. How about that, keeping the dribble on his knees. Impressive display of talent there by the junior Jaron Hall. That pass deflected, still able to get to Cromanhook, who dials up another 3. Well, Maple Mountain brought the long ball here tonight. 3 triples, and it's a 17-7 lead for the Eagles with 51 seconds left in the first. Out of the timeout, a 10-point lead here for Maple Mountain. I believe that's Seth Santiago with the ball. Have some roster inaccuracies, so think that's who it is. He's going to fire the 3 here. No good. Rebound easily by Cromanhook, and now opportunity the other way for Maple Mountain. Able to cash in, Bryson Anderson. Ball works its way over to Sagers, now top of the key, looking inside to Baxter. That shot left a little short, and the rebound by Cromanhook. 5 seconds left here, opening quarter. Polson from long range. That one just off the front of the rim. Baxter will not get this off. The first quarter has come to a close. What a quarter it was for the Eagles, leading 19-7 over Timpview. Timpview, the #1 scoring defense in region play, coming into this one tonight in Region 8, giving up 19 first quarter points. Usually a strength, and Maple Mountain has had all the answers on offense here in the early going. Kicked out, Cromanhook for 3 again. That shot front of the rim. Rebounded easily by Colson Santiago up the floor. Looking for Kafusi. Now he has a chance to work against Cromanhook, just backing him down. Look at the big 6'7" big man. Boy, nice snag that time made by Dixon as that ball was thrown a little behind him. Now working around the Cromanhook screen, drive. He's trying to throw it over to Anderson. Instead, it was turned over. Numbers inside again, laying up and in. This time for Kafusi, 6 points. A good start to this second quarter for the T-Birds, and in particular for their big senior center, Devin Kafusi. Is 4 early points in the quarter, 6 in the ball game. Is a long 3-pointer again. That one, wow, just died on the back of the rim for Garrett Griffin, the senior. 4 3-pointers for Maple Mountain in this ball game already. Santiago looking inside. That pass disrupted. Boy, have Hall up the floor. They'll get it to him, or excuse me, that's Dixon. And then this is going to be a blocking call. Is trying to get back was Sagers, but couldn't do it. And Jake Dixon alertly up the floor to draw contact, and it will head to the line for 2. Dixon went 1 of 2 at the line, 23-11. The advantage for Maple Mountain. 6:15 left here in the second quarter. Nakua thought about the 3. Looking to drive. That one nearly knocked away, able to retain the possession. Now it'll be Bollinger. Spin move. Trap comes, able to pass out of it, and stepping along the boundary that time was Colson Santiago. It's turned over. Bring it up the floor. Caleb Johnson, number 12 for Maple Mountain, now being guarded by Sagers. The little floater, no good, and this Nakua is going to push it, try to get some numbers going for Timpview. Pass back to Nakua, and they'll wisely pull it out. Sager's up to the top of the floor here with Seth Santiago. Now Bollinger again in the post. Tries the left. He gets fouled on the play. As guarding him was Abe Durant. To the line to shoot two here will be A.J. Bollinger. First foul on Durant as Jaron Hall checks in for Maple Mountain. Meanwhile, Covey checks in, as does Gabe Reed. At the line, Bollinger 2 of 2. Deficit again is 10 here for Timpview. It's Polson. Crosses the timeline, being guarded by Seth. Over to Jaron Hall. Boy, had a cutter through the lane. It was Anderson, just missed him. This is Anderson with it now on the perimeter. Now drive by Durant. How about that? Excellent drive by Abe Durant. Gotta love switching the hands, cutting right through the D with the little lane he had, almost like a running back. As that entry pass overthrown, Jaron Hall now will lead it up the floor. Kicks out, three-pointer on the way, good! Bryson Anderson, another three. The lead is 15, 28-13, and a Timpview timeout. Time for Timpview to get things going. We were saying this was a game that have to win this ball game. They trail here by 15 as Reed trying to work down low. Couldn't get it to him. Nakua, he'll take care of it. 8 points for Samson Nakua to lead the way offensively here for Timpview as we approach the midway point here in the second quarter. Polson able to get it to Anderson. Boy, little pull-up from 8 feet, just won't go. How about that block by Baxter? Boy, Durant had it down low, and Baxter uses that height to just deny. Griffin hands off to Polson. Back to Polson. Boy, thought about the three. Now he'll do it from just a couple feet in. Cade Polson. That kid can ball. 10 points for the juniors. Inside, Bollinger has that knocked away by Durant. It'll stay here with Timpview. Samuel Cromanhook checks back in for Maple Mountain as Covey will inbound to Gabe Reed. Reed kicks out to Nakua, being guarded by Polson. Now it's Bollinger in the post again. Trying to work on Cromanhook. Passes out of it. Extra pass to Nakua. Wise decision to go to the floor with it. And Samson Nakua, not the junior we highlighted, but he now has 10 points. A fantastic game for Nakua here going so far. Anderson now will dribble it out just a tad. Call over for Hall. Zone defense here for Timpview. Kicked out, extra pass over to Polson. Now he's going to put it on the floor. Pull up from about 12. Shot no good. Baxter trying to tip it to himself. Instead, Cromanhook able to chase that down. Now a three-pointer for Anderson. That shot no good. Tapped out by Cromanhook again. Another three-pointer. Good for Jaron Hall. First points for the junior Hall. A big three-pointer there. 33-18. Reed looking to Bollinger. Has it. Back to Reed and Gabe Reed. Nice play that time between Reed and Bollinger. Boy, Covey was smelling the scent of that ball. Nearly got a hand on it. It's Polson. Baseline pass, and they'll give it back to him. Corner three for Cade Polson. No good. Gabe Reed able to collect it and bring it back up the floor for Timpview. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. 33-20. Maple Mountain, the long ball, has been their best friend as Nakua scores again. Boy, Cromanhook stepped in, trying to draw the charge. Hit the deck, no whistle from the officials. The Maple Mountain fans would have loved at least something. Back up top, Hall. Again, trying to work against that zone. Got Covey in the air, but passed instead. Durant underneath. That shot blocked by Reed. A whistle comes, and if this is on Reed, that will be number 3. It's not. It will be called on Nakua. Second personal on Nakua as Levi Wilson checks back in, as does Devin Kafusi at the line, and going 2 of 2 was Abe Durant. 8 points for Durant for Maple Mountain tonight. Had a solid game so far. Nakua, Maple Mountain in a bit of zone of their own. Covey baseline. Skip pass to Nakua. Baxter trying to find some space, can't do it. Nakua thought about the three, now driving, will pass over. Nakua now will take this one. Oh my goodness. Samson Nakua, what a night he's had. Step in from Polson. Nakua now with 15 points. How about that? 15 of the 25 for Timpview. Held by the junior. As we're down to 40 seconds left, Maple Mountain appears to be content here to try to hold for the last shot. 35-25, well on pace. Maple Mountain is to hit their average, coming to tonight's game averaging 62 per. It's been a good first half, mainly off of the long ball. The three has been very, very good to them here tonight, unofficially with 6 made three-pointers. Polson, and a 5-second call. Cade Polson will turn it over off the D by Levi Wilson. 16 seconds left, 35-25, and off the good D by Levi Wilson, it will be Timpview with the last shot here. Covey, top of the key, clock now down to 8 seconds. Baxter inside, can't get it to him. Wilson passes out. Covey looking to drive, will float from 8. Britton Covey at the horn. Bucket will count, and a big close for Timpview. They trailed by as many as 15. They trail by 8 as we head to the locker room. 35-27, Maple Mountain out in front.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
That man right there has been the star of the night. Samson Nakua with 15 points at half to lead all scorers. As it's a 35-27 game, advantage to Maple Mountain. Nakua again, now looking for Bollinger. But Bollinger actually had a little bit of space as he was able to shake Cromanhook. Instead it will be Nakua on the drive. How about that? Nice strength from the junior Nakua as Cromanhook even got a paw on that shot. Sometimes when it's just your shot, it's your shot. Been a good night for Nakua, 17. Cromanhook kicks out. Now the drive by Dixon. Up top with Jaron Hall. Near side Dixon again. Both teams happy to play this zone. Surprising given the three-point shooting that we saw on display from Maple Mountain. But you will notice Timpview's zone a little extended here. As a travel called on Dixon that time. Took a bit of a hop. Britton Covey with it. Now Maple Mountain more in a man defense here. Covey looking inside to Baxter. Boy, they double down, triple down on him. Reed picked up the dribble, will pass it out to Nakua. Looking the way of Baxter, but they are just hounding him with bodies in the interior. Bollinger now, give back to Nakua. Blocked from behind by Polson, saved by Nakua. Great play. Reed, boy, could have taken that shot from the elbow, elected not to, and then that pass telegraphed. Nakua on the floor, and welcome to the mat here tonight. Nakua and Cromanhook down low, fighting for possession. It'll be Eagle ball. Still 35-29, Eagle advantage. Approaching 2 minutes into this second quarter. Polson, nice job creating a lane with that dribble. Couldn't hit the floaters. Rebounded by Reed, and now Covey pushing it up the floor. Nakua. Reed, boy, just able to keep that pivot foot down. Now Baxter looking to drive, and he is fouled on the floor here. It's going to be called on Dixon. First foul on Dixon, first team foul on Maple Mountain here in this second half. Covey, kick it out. Now Reed, looking to drive, baseline, can't get it. Bollinger, able to clean it up. A.J. Bollinger, a big putback, and it is 35-31. Look out, the T-Birds are coming back. Cromenhook passes out, Polson with the pump fake. Tries to float it off the glass, and Cade Polson led the way in the first half with 10 at the break. Now 12 points for the junior. Inside, Bollinger all alone. Back-to-back buckets for A.J. Bollinger. Hall quickly up the other way, and he will lay that softly in. Been a quiet night for Jaron Hall, just 5 points for him. Nice recognition that time, though, seeing the lane and attacking the hoop. 39-33 is the pace now, picking up. Reed with it, gonna go to Bollinger again. Why not? 6 third-quarter points for A.J. Bollinger. Long three-pointer, back of the iron rebound to Nakua. Pushing it up the floor, finds Covey on the other end. Took a dribble, and then we will get a foul, jump ball called here. Covey will inbound up top to Nakua. Back to Britton Covey for three. That shot no good. Rebound by Dixon. Kick out to Hall. Now Polson going to fire the three. That one no good. Tried to be saved, couldn't do it. Hesitation that time came back to bite Polson. Midway through this third quarter. Good third quarter, an 8-2, 8-4 scoring advantage for Timpview here. As Covey now will call out the play. Trying to spread out this zone a little bit. Now they'll switch things around. They find Kafusi underneath. Beautiful play design as they were tracking Nakua, cutting underneath the baseline. Just opened up a nice lane for Kafusi, and Covey threaded a pass just like he did all football season. Maple Mountain underneath, can't get it to go. Covey gets fouled on the board by Dixon. Bryson Anderson checks back in for Maple Mountain. Levi Wilson back on the floor for Timpview. He has it now. Looking inside to Baxter, he'll kick it out. Reed looking for the lead. No good as he missed everything, and it will be out off of Kafusi. 3 minutes left here in the third. 39-37, Maple Mountain. Their shooting has gone a little cold here in the second half. Anderson inside, kicks out, Cromenhook for three. That shot no good. Dixon with the board, and a foul going to be called here on Devin Kafusi. Colson Santiago's checked back in for Timpview as Polson with it being guarded by Covey. Again, Timpview in that zone. Working the perimeters, it's Dixon. Anderson, nice pump fake. Kafusi staying right with him. Is that shot no good? Baxter with the board, and then the pass nearly broken up by Cromenhook. Still able to get it to Covey, and then he throws an interception, and the foul there as it was Jaron Hall able to create the turnover. Jaron Hall over to Polson. Skip pass as Dixon. See them trying to find some space. Anderson at the free throw line. They don't go with him. Polson with another three. That one's good. Polson hit two of those in the first half. His first here in the second half. Now 15 points for Cade Polson on the night. Baxter thought about it. Will pass over to Covey instead. Baseline drive cut off well. And now a three for Gavin Baxter to answer. And Gavin Baxter His first points of the night as this ball deflected out off Timpview. Baxter averages 14 a game, and tonight it's taken him 22 and a half minutes to get on the board. Important for Timpview to get him going as Dixon with the drive, working on Kafusi, and the foul on Devin Kafusi. To the line will be Jake Dixon to shoot a pair. Second foul on Kafusi, Jake Dixon at the line. Missed his first free throw, it was short. He'll try to put a little more on it here. That one off, rebound by Kafusi, 0 of 2 on the trip to the line. Up the floor quickly with Colson. Back, Colson Santiago, a long three-pointer. That shot no good. Kafusi with the board. Kicks out, able to save it was Wilson. It's now Baxter. Inside of a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Kafusi inside. And the foul there on Cromanhook is Kafusi with a nice spin move, and now he'll go to the line to shoot. First foul on Cromanhook. Meanwhile, Griffin and Durant both check in for Maple Mountain. At the line, Kafusi, his first shot, not his best attempt. Second one, no good either, and the rebound is to Griffin. Anderson, baseline drive, and a blocking foul called here on Kafusi. He doesn't like the call, neither do the fans. Third foul on Kafusi, 14th foul on the T-Birds. So we're now down to 30 seconds left. Over to Anderson. Back up top with Hall. Maple Mountain likely looking to hold here for the last shot with a 2-point lead. This clock now down to 15 seconds. Execute well late in ball games. Had a game winner against Timpview earlier, and of course a shot at the horn against Salem Hills. Is that shot no good? Wilson comes down with it, and then the foul called here on Anderson with just 1.4 seconds left. First foul on Bryson Anderson as Wilson will inbound to Colson. Half-court shot. That one no good. Third quarter's come to a close. We are in for a doozy here at the Thunderdome. 42-40, Maple Mountain with the lead on the road. Fourth quarter underway. 2-point lead for Maple Mountain. Anderson kicks out. Polson with it now, looking to drive. Baseline jumper for Cade Polson, no good, and it's Kafusi able to gather it. Polson with 15 points, leading the way here for Maple Mountain tonight. Beautiful backdoor cut by Colson, and we're tied up. Wow. Can't remember what the deficit was, but at least 13, maybe 15, and Timpview's come all the way back and turned over. And nearly a travel there. Baxter now will step inside, and an offensive foul on Gavin Baxter. Boy, what a play by Bryson Anderson, stepping in and drawing the charge. 42 apiece. It was a 13-7 scoring advantage in that third quarter for Timpview, as Anderson nearly had that deflected away and sets a three-pointer. That shot left short, rebound, and put back, blocked by Baxter, and that looked like it may have been a goaltend. I thought that hit the backboard before Baxter got it, but no call from the officials. And now it's Kafusi inside, and they call a foul here on Durant as Kafusi going to the hoop hard. Second foul on Durant. Kafusi at the line, 1 of 2. Hall quickly up the floor. Burst of speed there is now Maple Mountain trailing for the first time since early in that first quarter. Skip pass, Hall. It's a long shot. Took a step into it with no intention. His shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Baxter. Now he'll push it up the floor. Kicked out, three-pointer on the way. Front of the iron, and Cade Polson chases it down, giving a break opportunity, coming back and stealing it. How about that play by Seth Santiago? Up the floor quickly, right through the hands of Baxter, and turned over to Maple Mountain. Nakua, Covey, and Bollinger all check in for Timpview. was thinking about it. Don't know that Maple Mountain ever trailed in this game. Was certainly tied at one point. Got off to a big lead, and they may trail now for the first time. Polson with it. Kicked out to Hall. Anderson going to try an uncontested three. Good for Bryson Anderson, his second three-pointer of the ball game. And the lead back to Maple Mountain here by 2. Looking inside, Bollinger. Listed at 6'3", 220. In this second half, he has used all of those 220 pounds. He has been a dominant force from about 4 feet in offensively for Timpview. As Polson with a pump fake, step in jumper, no good. Rebound to Baxter. Coming from behind and nearly getting a paw on it was Durant, though it will be Timpview ball. 5 minutes left here, tied up 5 apiece. Also 5 team fouls on each squad. Over to Covey, being guarded by Hall. Entry pass to to Bollinger. How about that tough turnaround? Count the bucket! Fouled by Abe Durant. And A.J. Bollinger has woken up. Third foul on Durant. Bollinger can't convert the three-point play. Though now with 14 points for the junior forward. Drive and an offensive foul called on Jake Dixon. What a call. He's wondering what he did. Boy, a tough call to go against the visitors. The third foul as well on Dixon, and that was the 7th team foul. And then Covey will give it right back as he shouldered Cromanhook. Jaron Hall. Polson with it. Pass it over to Dixon, looking to drive, cut off. Now they get it to Anderson right at the free throw line. That shot good for Bryson Anderson. And now he is in double figures with 10 points tonight. That's his average coming into this one tonight. Tied up at 47 midway through. Covey going to try the trifecta. No good. Bollinger pushed off of Cromanhook. An easy call for the official there. The first foul on Bollinger, 1-and-1 situation for Bryson Anderson, as that was the 7th team foul on Timpview. Maple Mountain also with 7, so free throws the rest of the way, both ways. As that free throw no good, Baxter tips it. Following it up is Bryson Anderson. 12 points, 7 of them coming here in the fourth quarter for Bryson Anderson, and it is a 2-point Eagle lead. Nakua had such a strong first half, and then they've gone to Bollinger here in the second. Is that pass broken up? And it is Colson able to come up with it for Timpview. Now Nakua near side, guarding him is Polson. Bollinger trying to find space inside, got to get out of that key, will do so. Now again, bodying up Cromanhook. Well, good defense there by Cromanhook, not allowing much of a lane at all as Baxter now dribbling. Will hand off to Nakua, and we're now down to 3 minutes remaining. Bollinger trying to get positioning on Cromanhook. Now he has it. Double team coming, triple team on Bollinger. Passes out to Covey. Skip pass, Samson Nakua. And once again, his first points of the fourth quarter, his 4th three-pointer made tonight. 20 points for Samson Nakua. 50-49. T-Birds out in front here at home, trying to give a little payback to Maple Mountain, who beat them in overtime down at their place, and then a travel there on Dixon, who turns it over. Covey will bring the ball up the floor for Timpview. Over to Nakua. Screen by Bollinger. Now the double team. Passes out. Baxter has had a quiet night tonight, being guarded by Dixon. Long three for Baxter. No good as it skipped across the rim. And it's Cade Polson with the rebound for Maple Mountain. 2 minutes remaining in the contest. Over to Dixon. Now Polson from up top, going to take the three-pointer. Cade Polson! And you got to love the excitement in the junior guard as now he has 18 points on the night and gives the lead back to Maple Mountain. This is going to be a seesaw battle this last 2 minutes. Should say minute 30 as Bollinger passes out to Covey, trying to get better positioning on Kremenhoek. Does so, and it's Bollinger again. 8 points in the fourth quarter for A.J. Bollinger. 52 apiece. Able to get it to Kremenhoek, passes out, and now 1:12 left, and will Maple Mountain elect to hold here for the last shot? As Nakua not quite within that range to start the count. Now he will be. As Polson will dribble out of it inside of 1 minute left. We talked about the ability of these Eagles to hit shots when they need to. Game-winning layup for Kremenhoek, the first matchup. And then it was Jaron Hall against Salem Hills. Able to hit the shot to force the game to overtime. Right now with it tied, Maple Mountain looking for that very shot. Of course, overtime not the worst thing for these Eagles. 3-0 in overtime games this season, all of those being here in Region 8 play. Maybe looking at another one. As this is Bryson Anderson. He has 7 of the 10 points in this fourth quarter for Maple Mountain. It's Hall with the drive, had Anderson, passes out, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Averett. And the Eagles with 8.4 left. 8.4 seconds left. Maple Mountain ball tied up as this ball inbounded into the backcourt to Hall. Clock down to 5 seconds. Hall with the drive, missed the shot, and a foul going to be called on Nakua. Timpview can't believe it. It's a blocking foul. Excuse me. They call Bollinger. He's even more surprised as to the line shooting 1-1 will be Jaron Hall. Tie game, 52 apiece, 3.9 seconds left. The Thunderdome is thundering. Jaron Hall at the line, missed the first free throw. We're tied up. This is to give the Eagles the lead. And he does. 3.9 seconds left. Covey with the ball. Clock down to 1. Britton Covey for the win. No good. And the Golden Eagles. What a finish. They hold for a minute 20. Allow Jaron Hall, the junior, the chance to attack the rim. Goes to the line with 4 seconds left. And gives Maple Mountain a 53-52 win over Timpview. Wow, what a game here from the Thunderdome at Timpview High School as the Maple Mountain Eagles came into this game tied for first place with Spanish Fork and kept the pressure on the Dons with a 53-52 victory over the Timpview Thunderbirds. Let's go all the way back to that first quarter. It was the hot shooting of Maple Mountain that got them out to a 12-point lead after one. It was 19-7. Cade Polson really lit it up. A couple other Eagles as well got in on all the fun from long range. I think they had 6 3-point shots at the break. Mentioned the 12-point lead after one. Give a lot of credit to these T-Birds. We talked about this was a team that had high hopes coming into this season. They won Region 8 last year and were the pick of several to maybe contend for Region 8 again this season. They had high hopes coming in, and they got down by double figures. I think they trailed by 14 at one point, but they started chipping away back in that second quarter. They would have the lead down to single digits at the break. It would be an 8-point lead for the Eagles. In the third quarter, more Timpview. A.J. Bollinger, what came into that man? Whatever he had at halftime, try that before the game. That kid was an absolute force in the second half. Down low, just establishing himself in the paint, dominating the post. And there just wasn't much Maple Mountain could do as Timpview clawed back in this ballgame, actually took the lead. Crazy to think a double-digit deficit in the first half turned into a Timpview lead with about 4.5 minutes left. And then late in the game, we talked about Bryson Anderson at the start. He was huge in that fourth quarter as he had 7 of his 12 points tonight coming in that fourth quarter. But maybe no bigger play than the play made by Cade Polson, the guy we highlighted coming into this game tonight, averaged 17 coming in. He netted 18 tonight and a huge three-pointer with about a minute 45, 2 minutes left that really put the pressure on Timpview. Timpview was able to tie it up, but put the pressure on Timpview and really kind of made the score line up for Maple Mountain on that final play. What a final play it was. We were talking, you got to go Polson or Anderson, and Maple Mountain proved us wrong. They went with Jaron Hall, and what a great decision that was, attacking the hoop, got the free throw situation, able to make the one, and the victory for Maple Mountain. As we said, this will continue to put pressure. 7-2 in region play now are the Eagles. Spanish Fork playing tonight. They'll have to win in order to stay tied here amongst first place. Those two will meet up later this season, could be for a region title. Meanwhile, for the Timpview Thunderbirds, they now fall to 4-4 in region play and potentially out of a seeding as of right now, though they do still have 4 more games here to play in region play. It's now time for us to announce our Nudge Player of the Game, and congratulations to Cade Polson. He's been the leader of this team all year long, leading them in scoring with 17 points per game, scored 18 tonight. We mentioned that huge three. His hot shooting all throughout the game really was really the key here for Maple Mountain to get this tough earned victory on the road over Timpview. Congratulations to Cade Polson. With over 500 employees, Nudge, one of the largest employers in Utah County. To learn more, visit www.nudge.com. We want to thank you for joining us on this edition of High School Rewind. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. We'll see you next time.